Welcome to Dirty Riches. I'm Jason. So I've had a real rough summer with drought conditions and excessive heat on metal detecting, but all that's about to change. Fall's right around the corner. It's 58 degrees this morning. I rolled out of bed and decided I'm going to go find something cool. I've done a little bit of scouting, and that's what this video is showing. I found multiple locations that are good. Yesterday, I came out to this same park in a different area and did very well. So I'm going to try to finish this video out with a new hunt in a different spot within the same park. It's huge. So let me show you what we got. So I'm real interested in these huge trees over here with the exposed roots. They actually back up to a newer school. A lot of this has been paved over. This park used to be a very swanky place back at the turn of the century, according to the maps and different pictures. There were amusement park rides and a huge pool and everything else, but it got devastated by a flood in the 50s and completely torn down. So some of the dirt's been turned, but I'm looking for the trees that are big and still have exposed roots, so I know that the dirt is pretty original around them and I can find something. So you'll see the other finds next up in this video that I've gotten out of a few different scouted spots. So let's get to it. Detector today is going to be the Minelab CTX 3030 with the 17-inch coil. This is pretty much my standard go-to for just about anything. No Minelab's coming out with a new model, but I just can't imagine that it's going to outperform this one. So at this point, I'm not planning on buying it. Program being used will be Beach. I like to use that most of the time because it's more sensitive, and we will be doing that with no discrimination. That's what your ears are for. Well, 1944 penny is not a stellar find, but first coin out here, 8 inches deep. That's a good scouting mission that there's going to be other stuff here. So over there by those big trees is where I was. I just came over this way to see, because there's some more big trees, and found sidewalk to nowhere. So this is a good indicator that something used to be here, and it sure sounds like it. There's a lot of metal in the ground. So you gotta go low and slow and work through it to see what you can find that's mixed in. Did end up finding 3 wheat pennies over under those other trees. So that's definitely a place to go back to, see what's over here. So I'm moving on from the sidewalk to nowhere. There's a lot of signals, a lot of it's garbage. You can see pull tabs on top of the ground still, and chunks of steel. I did pull a couple of modern coins out of here. It is detectable, but not for scouting. This is something to come back with a smaller coil and go through very slowly to pull out anything cool. So I'm gonna go to a different part in this park. So walking back to the car, I kept swinging over by those original trees. I got silver. Oh, see what it is together. It's a mercury dime. Awesome. 1917. Nice. Cool. Well, this is definitely a spot I'm coming back to. All right, so I got my first signal that makes me interested up in the new area. I just came up on top of the hill where there's a building marked 1940. I got a 1246 signal at 7 inches deep. It's over here somewhere. penny. It's a wheat. Seemed like a really strong signal for a wheat penny. Let's see if we got something else. Ah, that would explain it. Bet that's gonna be a wheat. Guess so. Huh, cool. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. All right, I'll go back over the hole and make sure that was it. But 2 wheat spill, not bad. Hey Tristan, I got a fun fact for you.
What's that?
Did you know 87% of the people who watch our videos aren't subscribers?
That seems like a lot.
It sure is.
Hey everyone, please click the subscribe button now so you don't forget. Down in this degraded bedrock, about 4 inches deep, there was a mercury dime. I don't know what year it is yet. Let's see. Uh-oh. 1941. Looks like it's going to be in really good condition too. Cool. Maybe there's something else out here. So I just found something absolutely fascinating. This is lead. It looks like a fishing sinker, but it's not. It has these crazy indents on it that are just like, oh, like purposeful somehow. For some reason, I don't even know how you would make a chunk of lead do that. Any thoughts, please put it in the comments, because I'm speechless. I don't know. Boy, I knew I should have dug this live. So 1448 at 9 inches deep. I haven't looked at it yet, but I see silver. Oh, it's a barber. Sweet. I hadn't found one of those in a long time. 1905. That's going to be pretty awesome. On to the next. Well, I just dug up one of the coolest things I've found in a long time. It is a lead ship. Unfortunately, I nicked it with the shovel. That is awesome. I can't wait to get that home and clean it up. That is way, way cooler than finding a lead soldier. Neat. Awesome. Great scouting trip. I just popped that out of the hole. No idea. But that's gonna be silver. It's gonna be another Merc. So, 1944. There are always 44s here. Awesome. Wow, what a spectacular find. Look at this thing. It's right there. I think I know what it is. It is. It's a standing Liberty quarter. Oh my goodness. That is spectacular. Oh, these are so hard to find. No date though. Wow. I think I found a great spot. Well, this signal definitely wasn't the coin I thought it was. But, oh, I'll still take silver. That's pretty cool. That's super shiny. I don't know what that red stuff is in there. Nice. Well, I'm going to call that a success. I found tons of stuff at this location in multiple spots. So we'll go ahead and do a wrap up now, and I will definitely be back to these spots when it rains and the weather's cooler, and we are going to find some amazing stuff. So on with the wrap up. All right, I got the board from the past few scouting missions. I have found multiple locations that have a ton of promise for when it gets cooler and the ground gets a little damper. It was very difficult to dig this stuff.
But let's start with some of the what's-its. Got this little brass thing with a metal like stick on it, no idea. This weird heavy piece of brass, no idea. Harmonica reed. Starter jacket, zipper pull, 45 ACP pull it, a modern button, some sort of ball thing. I don't know. That weird chunk of lead, I still don't know what this could be from, found in the middle of a park in the middle of the country. If you've got any ideas, please hit me up in the comments. This was neat. This is a tag of some sort from Ford to renew something, but it's got a 3-digit phone number. That was interesting. Then I got my cool lead boat. That's probably my favorite thing I've found in a long time. It's pretty big too. It's about 5 inches long. Got a rust-proof cap, which I thought was interesting because they were proud of that, and now that's the bane of my existence. Got this junky bracelet. That's the only piece of jewelry that I did. I got the modern coinage. I was just scouting, so no nickels, but I did get 38 quarters, 44 dimes, and 106 pennies. A lot of these pennies are older ones from the 60s. Then I've got 15 wheat pennies dating from between 1911 and 1946. There's one I couldn't get the date off of that might be older. That one right there, it's really bad shape. Then honorable mention stuff, I did get a 1959 memorial. I do keep those. And then 2 Canadians. They don't make those anymore, so I decided to hang on to it. I got my dimes, the 1905 Barber, 1941, and a 1944, and a 1917 Merc. No date, Standing Liberty, still cool to find, really, really hard to find. And my Sterling spoon bowl, which is actually the second one of those I found in a park this year. Don't know what they were doing in the parks, but so not bad. I've got multiple locations to go back to, and I've figured out hot spots within those parks. So looking forward to a little damper ground, and I want to thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.